Coach Pirta Honera of Extrema Fencing and General Manager of Forge Martial Fitness Pioneer. Welcome to episode 3 of the MILO Sports Clinic online featuring fencing. And with me is my assistant, my daughter, Clea. Say hello, Clea.
Hi.
So, before we start any of the class, as usual, dear parents, let's start with the stretching and make sure that we're all limbered up and before we start the lesson proper. Okay, Clea. Okay. Remember, when you stretch, start from the head, work yourself down to the bottom. Now, for every position is 10 seconds, so 10 seconds to the head for each side of the head, down, up, side, side. Then use the arms, 10 seconds each. Okay, again, I'm rushing this one so we could get more of the fencing part. Now, to the side, make sure the stretches are here. You stretch here for 10 seconds. Feet on the floor, 10 seconds. Fencing is one of the safest sports. The Fencing Federation managed to develop more of the safety equipment. So if you notice here, could you stand up? This is the full. This jacket could withstand 350 newtons of force. The mask here, what's this? Yeah, this actually is one of the lowest ones. This is also 350 newtons of force. So where could we get some of these? Of course, you could get equipment from Vicious Brainiac. They're one of the most popular suppliers of fencing equipment in the country. Let's get back to the lesson. And we will just focus on the 3 basic parries. Parry 3, parry 4, and parry 5. After every parry, okay, if you get to parry a blade, you hit it back and we call that. You hit your opponent back and we call it a riposte. So, let's give an example. Now, to do a parry 4, to execute a parry 4, imagine there's a table here, an imaginary table, and the forearm just goes sideways. And the point is up. So, parry, parry. Just goes like that. Okay, on guard. Okay, start with a parry 3. Riposte. Attack with the head, riposte with the head. Now when you riposte, guard still on the right. Keep your guard on the right. That way, you're still protecting this area. Parry and then riposte here. The point ends up in the center. If you riposte with your guard in the middle, chances are the point will go to the side right here, missing the target completely. That's why when I teach it, parry, riposte, 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 parry, riposte. Very good. So those are the basic movements for the parry riposte. Now normally during a bout when we play, you also have to maintain distance. So when I teach the parry, you retreat first, then parry riposte. When I try to attack, step back, parry riposte. If she did not parry, the one on guard, try to parry this, then I hit. Now if she retreats before she parries, then she'll be able to protect herself better. Let's do it again. If she doesn't move back, she's gonna get hit. If she steps back, then she'll be able to parry, then a riposte has to be back. There you go. You lunge with the riposte again. And again. Up. There you go. Here. There you go. Again. And up. There you go. Again, we review it from the basic on-guard position. Your on-guard position is already a parry 3 in itself. So parry 3, parry 4, parry 5. To To add to this, for you to be able to execute a proper parry, give yourself a little space by stepping back first. If your opponent attacks, step back, parry, riposte. Or parry, that's retreat, parry, riposte. You could riposte anywhere. You could riposte, parry, riposte to the head, riposte to the flank, riposte to the bottom. Some people are thinking, why is it 3? It looks so weird. Why is it parry 3? Why is it called a 3? Why is it called this is called a 4 and 5? Well, mainly it's because the history of it and how the lessons were done way before. And speaking of history, we in Forge Martial Fitness Pioneer, we actually teach that. We teach historical fencing. And for me, when I started learning that, I got to appreciate the modern fencing even more. This concludes episode 3 of the MILO Sports Clinic Online. So next week, we are going to talk about, next week will be the last one. We'll be tackling everything from what we learned from day 1. So the advances, the retreats, the attacks and defense, and pretty much on how it all how it's connected to each other. So guys, see you next week and enjoy the rest of the week then. Please continue fencing. Bye!